We can argue about a lot of things on the internet, but one thing's for certain, we can never argue about the numbers. And today we'll be speaking about a man who does exactly just that. He brings you the numbers, not the gossip. So today I'll bring you the tea, wena letha asikhulume. Welcome back to another episode of Influencers Who Do It Right. And today we are looking at a man who completely disrupted the South African media landscape, MacG. Let's be real. A few years ago, traditional radio fired MacG. And usually when that happens in the entertainment industry, your career is over. You disappear. But not MacGyver. He does it right. Because he doesn't look for another table to sit at. He didn't. He went ahead and built his own damn table. He took his mic, went to YouTube, and created Podcast and Chill. He understood that the Africans were tired of highly filtered, strictly regulated radio. They wanted raw, authentic, unscripted conversations. So he gave it to them. But his real superpower lies isn't just in talking to the mic. It's community building. That's where his superpower lies. MacG didn't just build a fan base, he built an army. He built the chillers. So when the sponsors pulled out the podcast, when it became too controversial, the chillers literally funded him. When the traditional media tried to cancel MacGyver, the chillers defended him. He proved that even if your own people don't root for you, your community will. You don't need gatekeepers. I mean, the man filled up SunBet Arena for a podcast. Do you know how insane that is? And then he forced the mainstream to respect him. Traditional TV and radio used to look down on podcasters. But now, the biggest politicians, the biggest musicians, and the international stars know that if you want to speak to the actual streets of South Africa, you don't go to a morning TV show. You go to MacG. You go to Podcast and Chill. He's literally become the cultural town square. And from a business perspective, he owns his IP. He started his own alcohol brand, Grandeur, because he knows his audience will buy directly from him. And he didn't just create a show, he created a media network. And he went on to create his own cider, Chiller's Punch. So MacG does it right because he took the ultimate rejection from the industry and turned it into an empire. He proved that authenticity, even when it's messy, will always win over a script. I brought the tea. Thank you for indlebe. Now, who disrupted the game next? Drop their names in the comments and I'll see you in the next episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of today's episode and who else should we do a breakdown on. Thank you.